Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a very special hop today. We are here to celebrate my lovely friend Nicole Santos from Cause We Love to Scrap here on YouTube and over on Instagram. And we are celebrating Nicole reaching 500 subscribers here on YouTube. That is always such a fun celebration. I love doing these hops when my friends reach milestones here on YouTube or over on Instagram. Now, Nicole is so talented. She has a lovely style, and of course her channel and her Instagram will be down below, as well as all of the links to our friends that are playing along today. Nicole is on the Spiegel Mom Scraps design team with me. She plays along with us on Sketch Sunday, the Mad About Mini paper pads. She'll be doing some of the May I Scrap With You as well. So if you by any chance have been under a rock and you don't know Nicole, run over and see some of her gorgeous creations here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. So Nicole set us a fun challenge for our celebration today, and that is not many elements, but you're going to see quite fun and interesting, and something that we probably as scrapbookers don't maybe do near enough. So selfie. I'm getting better at that, and I have done a few over the last few months. I'm getting a little bit better at getting myself and getting some selfies into my albums. Pattern paper, which is nice and easy and we all love to use. And then the kicker, which is for our journaling, 3 things that we love about ourselves. Now, I've definitely never done that in any of my journaling, so we'll see. And I sort of have to think. I mean, things we're proud of, obviously, for sure, but 3 things that we love about ourselves. My generation, we're not used to sort of thinking about that all that much, or bringing that up. So that was kind of a fun challenge for me. So where am I at so far? I am using a Build-A-Page page kit, my friends, but I'm not labeling this really a Build-A-Page, but when I do my wrap-up of the Build-A-Page, which will probably be Wednesday or Thursday of this week, I'm sort of carrying it over a little bit. I will definitely show this layout again, though, because I am using a page kit based on the Photoplay. Is it Wild Honey? I think it's Wild Honey, but I love that. And what I have done is I've done a lot of paper tearing. Now, I might go and sort of distress these all a little bit more. I've done some paper tearing along the bottom. I've not done it along the top because basically the tops are not really showing because I've glued these all one on top of the other from the bottom up, so that the tops are not showing. So I'm doing a little bit of distressing here, not a lot. I thought of inking, but I really didn't want to make this too dark. I could have probably gone with maybe something like that tealy color. I didn't think of that, actually. I'm just thinking of that while I'm talking to you now. So the photo I have here, it's upside down for a minute, goes back to my 65th birthday. I took this photo on the 8th of October, on my birthday itself. And that was a very, 65 is obviously a very special birthday. It's a transition for me. I'm semi-retired. I sort of had been because I was only working 3 days a week. And now I'm only working 2 days a week. And that may go down to 1 day in October once we see how all this is going. But I got my old age pension, so lots of changes and different things when I reached that milestone. But I'm very happy with it, and I'm very proud, and I'm quite happy with being 65. I wouldn't go back and change much, which I guess is one of the things I love about myself, is I think I'm very pragmatic. I always have been quite pragmatic. So, I mean, I tend to deal with things head on if I can. I sort of have the motto, you know, if something is bothering you, or something is happening, or a problem arises, if you can fix it and deal with it, then do so, and do so quickly. And if it's out of your control, well, you know, then just give it up. So that is definitely one thing that I am very, that I guess I love about myself, or I'm very proud of. And, you know, I tend to have, I guess I'm a realist with a little penchant for optimism, kind of thing. I guess would that be a way of describing it? I think I tend to be a glass half full kind of person, and I do like to see the good. You know, if something is sort of wrong, well, what's right? And I will always ask that question at the same time. Okay, so let's get back to this, and I'll keep chatting as I go. So I have my photo here, and there's my little Chopin in the back. And as I said, this was just me relaxing after one birthday activity, I guess, just back home. And I took a selfie, and I've popped that up on foam. And I have here in the back, I put a little glassine bag, which you can't really see, with this lovely NicoleJones911 tag. And I'm going to put my 3 things on here. Not necessarily because I want to hide them, but I'm not really seeing anywhere on here that I wanted to put them. I want this to be like a nice page. And I'm not sure, like, you know, on Instagram and Facebook or whatever, I necessarily want that journaling to show, although I don't know why I wouldn't. But anyway, so that was sort of my idea. And I just popped another tag here to give a little bit of interest. I have these gold letters out for the title, but I'm thinking I might change that, and I'm thinking I'll put my title here. So I want to get a little bit of a cluster down here, and I've got a few things out, and I found in my sort of container here that I always have out a few little bits and bobs that I think I might want to use. And there were 2 chipboard pieces here that is absolutely and loving life. And I thought I might bring that into the title. And then I saw here totally, so, and I'm thinking totally loving life. Because I'm very lucky in that, and maybe that's something else that I sort of love about myself, is I don't know the meaning of bored. And I think that comes down to me. I think there's some luck in there that I have a lot of interests and hobbies and things that I love to do. I'm interested and curious. So I think there is some luck in there, but I think some of that comes down to me as well in terms of my personality of being curious and wanting to try things and new things and enjoying culture and that kind of thing. So I think that might be another item. So, so totally loving life. And I think we want to get that here somewhere. But before doing that, let me get a little bit of a cluster down here. And I'm thinking, do I want to pop? See, I have this star. Oh, I like that. There we go. And we'll pop that there. Perhaps, would I I pop that under here? Oh, I do kind of like that actually. And then we'll pop the star there. I think I like that. Now, I also have, oh, look, but I just popped this little floral piece in here. These I had die cut out of 49 and Market Alina when I was doing that, using that as my collection obsession. That might be nice, popped right in there. And I would just sort of glue it down here and let it stand out there. And I have a second one that I could maybe do the same thing and pop it here. Maybe. Well, let's put that aside. I definitely want that here. So I'm definitely going to put that down. Do I want, would I want a bigger, would I want this, or is that a little bit too, and then pop that here. And where did that star go? With that star as well? No, I just like what I had there. All right, so let's get this down. Do a little bit of the extra. There we go. And yes, and Nicole is also, by the way, she's on some other design teams too. She's very talented. She's on 49 and Market's design team. So as I'm using a couple of these little 49 and Market items, and I love 49 and Market. That is definitely one of my newer favorite manufacturers for sure. Oh, would I want to pop that flower here instead? No. I like, oh, let me see now. I think I need to bring this down a bit. There we go. Put that and then get this star there. Yeah, there we go. So I do like that. So yes, she's on 49 Market. She's also on Bramble Fox's challenge team, I believe. There we go. So let's pop that there. I do kind of like that. Now, I think before I decided if I'm going to extend this out, I need to get my title down. And I think I'm going to go with that title. I have the gold letters out, but let's see. Now, Totally Loving Life. So now, do I want that sort of here or here? I think I want it there. Or there, yeah. So you see, I wouldn't need to put, yeah, I want it there. I like it right there. And then, that's fine. And I think this was from 49 and Market as well. I think we'll get a little bit of liquid glue on this because it's just too tiny and finicky to use my, oops, there we go. We don't need too much here. So there we go. Let's see if I can fit that right. Okay, let me bring this up. Ooh, if I can. No, I can't. All right, so you see. Oh, yeah, there we go. I can. Because I want to nestle this here. So I think I need to bring it over a bit so that I can nestle that there. Yeah, so let me put this here. And then I will nestle the totally back. Oh, geez, that was a bit scary, my friends, wasn't it? There we go. Okay, so totally, now it's a little bit on an angle, but Totally Loving Life. There we go. Now, I do like that. And as I said, so that is something else that I love. And then I guess probably the third thing is I'm very loyal. I mean, my bestie has been my bestie for like 50 years. I'm very loyal. Now that can sometimes go over into, well, no, I'm very, very, very loyal. Just let me say that. And if you're in that circle of mine, then you can basically do no wrong. So there you go. Does that make me a little bit biased sometimes? It might. I'm not sure I would call it that, but there you go. So that would be a third thing, I guess, I like about myself. And I will do that journaling afterwards here. But there we go. So totally loving life. I do like that. Now, do I want to pop that there? It's kind of cute. And maybe this one here? Oh, maybe. See, now would I do this like that? No, this one would have to go the way I had it, right? How do I have that like that? And again, like I said, I'll just sort of tack it down there and it will stick up a little bit. I think I'm going to do that. And then here, however, here I think I need to get, let me see. So I've got some enamel dots. I'm going to try and use those up. And then I've got these little bramble fox bits that I think the colors might be nice. But I want to maybe get one of these butterflies right there. That might be nice. And a yellow one here. This one that way and this one that way. That might finish that off. I think I do like that. So then up here. Now, before doing that, would I like to get maybe a flare in there and then pop this up like that? Oh, I might, but then we need something there, don't we? So I think before I do that, I need to go in here and get, oh, would I pop this floral? Maybe something like that. Pop this floral there. And then we might put a flare in there. I think I'm going to like that. All right, let me just do a little bit. Like I said, I'm just going to pop that there. And this, I'm going to let it stick up, and it will be in the album, so it'll be fine. Then I am going to use these little butterflies from Bramble Fox. They're so cute. I love my Bramble Fox. My April kit arrived today. Sometimes they take a little bit longer than other times. This one, you see, I'm recording this, finishing up this on the 22nd. Happy Earth Day, by the way. Well, of course, now you're seeing this on Monday, so it's over and done with, but there we go. Let's pop that little butterfly there. We'll pop this one here. And then that will sort of finish off that cluster. Down here. There we go. I should do these things before I come on, shouldn't I, my friends? But I'm never sure. Like, sometimes when I put these in the bowls, they're ideas that I have, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to use them. And I don't really want to take the protective coating or backings off before I'm 100% sure. So when I do it with you on camera here, I don't take both sides off, but normally I do. So the yellow. Now, it's a little bit of a brighter, paler, buttery yellow than the golden yellow in the collection, but I still like it. So then, would I just put another butterfly here, maybe? Okay, let's get this down, because I like that. So I am going to put this down. There we go. And that sort of secures this already. There we go. Let's bring this over a little bit. And what did I do? So this one, I'm going to put this here so it's tucked underneath. There we go. So we'll get a little bit of this underneath here. There we go, and then it just sort of sticks up from there. Okay, so we have that, Now, I don't need, so Totally Loving Life, absolutely. Don't really need that, do I? No, I'm not gonna, no. So it doesn't bring anything more. There we go. So this, I think, is done. Now, do I want a flare up here? Do I have anything? Oh, there we go. Maybe this might, oh, I kind of like that, my friends. Might pop that, bring it down a little bit more, pop that in there, because it sort of brings out that orange, yeah. But it's sort of tucked in. There we go. I'm using the rest of the backing. This was some foam dots, as you can tell, and I'm using every bit of it. So let's get that down. There we go. And you say, I still get my tag in and out. And then do I want to get a little butterfly here so that I have 3 butterflies on the page? I kind of like that. I do. So let's put one more butterfly, and then maybe I'll just put a few enamel dots there to get them used up. You know that I haven't bought enamel dots in forever because, of course, my favorite finishing touch is sequins. So I use sequins rather than enamel dots for sure. And I also have tons and tons of new wheel drops. I know, Karen, I know. I can hear you telling me, get those on a page. I'm terrible. But let's see. And I think I might want to get, maybe pop, let's see here, pop one of these here. I like that there. And then one of the little tiny, these darker orange, which I like as well. Up here, I should have brought my pokey tool, shouldn't I? Oh, there we go. I managed to fit it there anyway. No more really big ones, so let's pop one of these here. There we go. And one of them here. And then let's go up top here, and I will pop one there. And one. Like that there. And then do I want one here? Yeah, I guess I'll pop one here. And then what I will do is I'm going to use these darker ones. And definitely get one up here. One there. And then we'll add some to these as well. And I think that might do it, my friends. I think that might do it. Oops, where did that go? So there we go. Let's pop that there, and there we go. Now, you see, isn't that funny? Because when I came on, I had done my paper. I did this sort of last evening. You know, every once in a while, I like to put a show on, and just in the evenings, scrap away. So I got the beginnings of this done. Is there anything else I want to pop in here? No, we don't need anything else. That's enough. That is plenty. Some lovely paper tearing. I got some of these from my bowls. On my desk, use some gorgeous Bramble Fox bits. So some Bramble Fox bits and some 49 and Market bits as an extra little nod to my friend Nicole. And again, so selfie, pattern paper, 3 things that I love about myself. I'm pragmatic, I'm loyal, and I guess what was the other one? It was sort of like I'm a bit of a sort of realist and glass half full kind of person. Does that count? Or would that go with a pragmatic? I'm counting as 3 because I can't think of anything else, my friends. Anyway, thank you, Nicole. That was a fun challenge, and I think we don't do this kind of thing maybe often enough, so I really, really, really did enjoy this. Congratulations again, my friend, on reaching 500 subbies. All of Nicole's links are down below, as well as everybody else who was playing along and celebrating Nicole today. And I will see you back here very, very soon, my friends. Bye for now.